Okay, today we're going to work at a different kind of wrist lock.
Do click on the subscribe button below.
It's super simple. Most people look at wrist locks here, if I'm coming out here, of doing the cross side wrist lock or the same side wrist lock. But there's two other ones that you have here, which is just a simple folding wrist lock here. Can be done cross side or same side. So if somebody starts touching at your arm here, let's have it from this side. He's touching at my arm. I can come around and catch. Now the important thing about this is I can't catch the forearm. I need to catch the fold of the wrist. If I'm beyond that first knuckle, I'm not going to be able to bend his wrist, okay? So I want to make sure that as I come down and I slide, I'm locking in and I've got that palm press. So if you see right here, I'm palm pressing it under. From this position, I'm going to roll this over to pass it to my other hand. I'm looking for the back of the hand here and gain that grip. Turn it in, and then from here, I can then either bring it to my body and do the lightning lock right here, or from there, let me do it one more time. He's touching at my arm. We're coming around. I grab, I roll him. Okay, he's turned away. I can pass it for the wrist lock. And then if I want to, I can do a come along. So this thumb goes in. I'm not grabbing the thumb. I'm grabbing the meat of the hand. So I'm really getting the web of my thumb into the web of his, grabbing around. And now from this one, I'm going to bend the elbow, wrap it in. Notice how, if you look here, you can see how my hand is wrapped around his wrist. It's nice and deep. And then I can close it off here, walk him out. If I have a problem, there's two angles that can happen here. One is me compressing, where you can feel that. And then as it's compressed, also opening it. And you can really feel that. If I'm in here and I have a problem, I can also just take this and slam to the ground, and that's going to be a real problem to him. You can take him under, slam, and go for all kinds of stuff right out of there. So let's try those first two right here. So I'm sort of hitting at you, doing stuff like, hey man, give me a minute. You push, lift it up, turn it over, good. Reach over top, get the thumb to the back of the hand, grab the meat. Okay, so now if you see this right here, it's like he's opening a seatbelt buckle. Okay, so he's pressing in. That's the key. If your thumb is flat, it'll get caught between. You may get it, but it's going to be easy for them to slip out if you just go to the fingers. So really press the back of that hand. He then wants to bring it into his ribs, okay? And then it doesn't matter here whether he's pulling me in this way, okay? He can reach under and pull it in. Any which way that he can get that elbow folding back into his body, he's going to get that chicken wing. If he leans slightly forward, I'm going down quick, okay? This is a very, very powerful lock right here. So looking at it one more time, going from this angle, slides up, passes it, gets the meat, good, very nice, brings it in. If you see that angled on his body right there, very effective. And this feels, the reason we call it a lightning lock is because it literally feels like you're getting hit by lightning. Okay, let's try it on the other side. So I'm bothering you here. If somebody's just bothering, or I need to just get a hold of somebody, I can literally just come up, grab, turn them away. There it is, in, lock it down. Here's a knee if needed, okay? And again, these can always convert to different techniques if I need to take them down or smash. As you go, slide, pass it to your other hand. Good, you got the wrist lock, pull it in. Good. Now from here, if he wanted to, he can just turn this wrist out, grab the thumb, slide down, grab the thumb, and he's got back into this next come along. Now if he wanted to walk me out, he can wrap the elbow like right into the thing and turn my head away and walk me through my shoulder line. Very nice. Very, very painful, very effective. This lock that we're doing here, so if he's sort of touching at me, or I go here, okay, I'm going to go here, bring it over. If I get this, I got the first lock, step out, bring it in here. This lock is a little different than the one I'm going to show you next. The one I show you next is secure, but not as secure, because this has a really, like I'm really A-framed with him. It's going to be very hard for him to break this loose, especially if I coil and lock that out, okay? He's not going to be able to pop out of that very easily, and I could break the wrist super quick. This other one now, where we're going cross-side. He's sort of like poking at me. I'm like, hey, boom, okay? This one here, as I turn this one up, I bring it up into the air. I can then reach inside, pull this into the ribs. I'm going to turn them a bit here so you can see. And now I've got the standard wrist lock. Now, watch that you don't go with your fingers, okay? He can very easily just straighten his fist out right there. So if I'm passing this, I want to get it right into the fold of my wrist, and I want to get the meat of the hand. I'm going light on this. If, for instance, in here, he keeps his wrist straight, I can go under, lock your wrist out for a sec. I can go under and break the wrist here, then come over top, close it off, and lock it out. Now, this one, if you're going to do it, and you're going to do it come along, you really want to get those knuckles so these fingers can't be popped out. So he could pop his own fingers out right there. Go ahead with your assisted hand. Boom, that's how he gets out, okay? So when I get in here, if I want you to stay loose for a sec, good. Here, I come in, I want to get along my baby finger, fold it in, turn his head away, and then I'm squeezing and creating that A-frame. Sorry, right there. Okay, so we're here. Grab cross-side here, lifts it up, good. Now, he tucks it in. Okay, so if I go a solid wrist, he can go underneath, break the wrist, come around over top. This goes in here, so this is good. He's got it locked. And then he wraps the arm right there, pushes the face out, and directly through the shoulders, okay? Now, with this, make sure that if you're taking this, that you're squared off. So you got to be here, and you want to stretch that arm out. So I'm really stretched out, and this elbow can collapse in to create more pain. Square off. So if I'm taking somebody on, I come out, I don't want to be angled off because he can roll out. You want to be like a T right to their shoulders. Here. So I grab here and I bring this up in the air. I want to pull it into my ribs, catch it here, not here. This is weak. This, wrist to the, this goes all the way over. If I need the assisted and he's trying, I can bend that if I want to, no problem. Okay? And drive it out. So if I'm coming in here, I'm going to palm lifted up close to his armpit. I'm going to then bring this elbow into my ribs as I turn over top, capturing this. Now, when you guys are practicing, if you get used to tensing your wrist here, you're going to get hurt, okay? So better to relax your wrist while you're training, okay? And then we lock this in, and I'm pushing that out. So it's here, slide, boom, pick it up. Good, underneath, he locks, grab, boom, stretch me out. Very nice, that's it. This can go right in the ear, and it's always that pressure, okay? So if your thumb's flat, you're not doing anything. Fingertip has to be in, right in there, just same as that eye gouge. Good. All right, so those are a couple techniques you guys could try. Let us know what you think. Here. So when I grab here and I bring this up in the air, I want to pull it into my ribs, catch it here, not here. This is weak. This, wrist to the, this goes all the way over. If I need the assisted and he's trying, I can bend that if I want to, no problem. Slide, boom, pick it up, good. Underneath, you lock, grab, boom, stretch me out. Very nice, that's it. This can go right in the ear, and it's always that pressure, okay? So if your thumb's flat, you're not doing anything.
Watch. When I say subscribe or like, the buttons light up. Check out what happens to the like or subscribe buttons now when you smash them. It's very cute. Thanks. I appreciate you.